What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Apex Legends once again for the actual collection event with all the items and or the new heirloom in this. So jumping right into this, guys, I figured I would show the heirloom first. I'm sure many people do want to see this thing. So this is obviously going to be for Wraith, and it's basically like a recolored knife here. I have to admit this thing is actually pretty awesome, and one thing that's also pretty cool as well is the fact that most of the items are actually going to be at a discounted price for materials and or what you actually have to pay to get them. So at least if you do want to get this for Wraith, it's going to be tadly cheaper. Now looking at this, guys, are going to have a banner frame here. And then moving over to the next item you guys are going to get is actually going to be an emote. This one is honestly pretty dope, especially compared to like a kill quip or some like type of audio or something like that. But now moving over to all the items here, guys, starting off with the purple one. So the first one will be an emote for Gibraltar. Then we'll have a banner frame for Gibraltar. Then we'll have a frame for Loba. A frame for Octane. A frame for Revenant. And then finally the last frame is going to be for Watson. Then we'll have a skin for the car. That one's actually kind of cool for being a purple. And then moving over to the next skin is going to be for Fuse. Pretty cool detail on these for being an epic. Then we'll have a weapon charm, which I don't think many players care for these all that much. Then we'll have another weapon charm. I can't zoom in on these either. Then we'll have a hollow spray. And then finally one more hollow spray. And now moving over to all the legendary skins here, starting off with the Wraith skin. I have to admit, guys, the legendary skins in this Imperial Collection event are honestly pretty awesome looking. Like, look at this Gibraltar skin. That is absolutely insane looking. Love the detail on that. Then we're going to have a Loba skin. That one's also pretty awesome as well. Then we'll have an Octane skin. Octane gets a lot of skins, my goodness. He really does. I really like that helmet. That helmet is awesome looking. Then we'll have a Revenant skin, which is kind of interesting looking, if I do say so myself. Then we'll have a Watson skin. Ooh, that one's pretty cool. I kind of like the green heads on the side of the shoulder pieces there. Then moving over to a legendary Volt skin. So I do like this skin for the Volt, but at the same time I feel like a lot of players are most likely not going to get this one, especially if they do have the one from that Battle Pass. But now moving over to the next skin's going to be for the Kraber. I do like the design of the finish on this gun as well. Like, I think the gold going around it is pretty sweet, and I would say the barrel of this gun is probably going to be the biggest highlight of it. You will definitely be able to see that like probably 10 miles away. But moving over to the next skin, guys, is actually going to be a recolor for the Mastiff. Now, I do like this one, but to be honest, I feel like the one I have is actually going to be a lot nicer. When I saw this one, I immediately was like, wait a second. I think I actually have that skin, so check this out for one quick second here. So moving over to the Mastiff. So here you guys will see Athena's Grace is going to be the exact same skin as that one. I actually think this one's going to look way better with the color setup. I really do feel like if anybody does have Athena's Grace, they're most likely going to rather use this one over that one. I really do think this one's going to look much better than that skin, but if you guys did want to collect a Mastiff skin and do not have Athena's Grace, at least the Vengeance one here might actually look kind of cool, but I also feel like it's kind of plain. Not really digging that one all that much, but moving over to a 30-30 skin, I really feel like a lot of the legendary 30-30 skins we have seen are honestly not that great looking. This one's okay, but I feel like it's also one of those weapon skins most players are most likely not going to get. And then moving over to the next skin, I'm not going to lie, guys, it's probably the one skin I'm thinking about getting, which is for the G7. Do keep in mind this is not going to cost 2,400 material either, so I really might have to grab this one. Like, I really do love the gold, plus the skulls on this thing look insane. I'm really digging this thing a lot, but I think this is probably going to be one of the best weapon skins in this collection event. I do want to know what you guys think in the comments below as well. But moving over to the last one is going to be for the lovely wingman here. So I would say this one's going to be pretty cool. I do like the green plus like the engraving like style of finish on this thing. I actually think it does look pretty good for the most part, but I also feel like when it comes to the wingman, most players are going to be wondering if it does have those really good iron sights, which I do feel like a lot of players do tend to look at the iron sights on these guns, similar to like something like the R99. I would say my favorite wingman skin, guys, is most likely going to be this one right here, which is going to be the Red Rocket recolor for the Merciless Wing. I also like this skin a lot as well because I never got that one wingman skin from the older season. I think it almost looks like a clock and all that, and when you shoot or knock somebody, it like blows air out the side. I would say that's probably one of the best wingman skins besides this one. But guys, that's basically going to do it for this collection event. I do want to know what you guys think about this one in the comments below. I do think some of the legendary skins in this collection event are actually pretty awesome, but at the same time I feel like many people are going to be pretty disappointed in that prize tracker. And now moving over to a quick look at the event offers as well, guys. So the two top ones here are obviously in the actual collection event. Then we're going to have this returning Pathfinder skin down here, which I really don't main Pathfinder and or use them that often, but my goodness, this skin is definitely pretty cool. Plus, it's going to have one of my favorite R301 skins that I also do not have as well. If you guys actually like this skin, I do believe you actually have to buy the bundle for it. That might change in the future, but probably not. And then moving over to the next skin's going to be for Seer. That will also have a banner frame with it. That skin's kind of cool looking, I guess. Kind of looks like a Power Ranger, actually. But moving over to the next one, guys, is going to be for Horizon. Which, if you guys do like maining Horizon, this can definitely be a skin to look at. I do think the detail of this one is pretty cool. But moving over to the next item is going to be a gold skin for the Peacekeeper. I would say a lot of people are probably not going to like this one, though, because of those iron sights. I definitely feel like they're not going to be the greatest iron sights on the Peacekeeper, especially due to the fact that it does obstruct your vision a good amount. But moving over to the next item, guys, is a diving emote for Fuse. And finally, moving over to the last bundle on the bottom here is going to be for Caustic. So it looks like they will both be epic skins, but this one's only 1,000 Apex coin though. I also have the bonus skin, which I have a feeling most players probably already have that as well. But I would also say for an epic skin, this one is pretty cool. I really do like the lightning going through that. Then we will also have a Prowler skin. I really do think the blue lightning on these are probably going to be the biggest highlight of them. Overall, guys, I would say this event's going to be pretty cool. I do want to know your thoughts about this one in the comments below. At least we will actually have some pretty cool looking legendary skins in this collection event. But I really do feel like, guys, most people are going to agree about that prize tracker, which was honestly a letdown.